I think it will be fight for Cat. I think she will win this fight because I saw the ground game of Megan Anderson on her last fight with Holly Holm, and I think this is a field where Cat Zingano will use everything because this is where she will dominate Megan.
I'm gonna go with Megan Anderson. I think that I've never been impressed with Kat. I don't think she's very good. I think she's one of those complainers in the division as well. I think she complains about everything, and I think that Megan beats her.
Megan Anderson showed a lot of holes in her last fight when she did fight Holly Holm. Holly Holm was never a big wrestler or anything, and she pulled off and took her. She's fighting Alpha Cat Zingano. She'll throw you over her, over your head. So I feel like, Kat's going to definitely be able to weather the storm. And, if Megan Anderson can't keep her away, Alpha Cat's going to get her.
I'm going to go with Megan, man. She's, really big girl, really tall. I think she needs, we'll see what her wrestling defense looks like, her takedown defense looks like, because it didn't look too hot against, Holly Holm. So, I switched that. I'm going to go with Cat Zingano.
I like Megan Anderson, and Cat's an OG, man. Cat's been around for years. She's been up and down the scale. There was years ago talks of me and her, we're talking years ago, 7+ years ago. Think that we were among the same circuit of possibly trying to fight each other because she was really great. I don't know why she's going up in weight class, but maybe that might be a better suit for her. I don't know much about Kat in that way, and her training techniques, but she holds her own and she's a tough chick, and same with Megan. Megan's big. I had her winning against Cyborg because I just felt like she was just as big as she was, and she had that ability. I just think Megan might be a little too big for Kat. So I guess if I had to pick, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Megan Anderson just because she's been a little bit more active recently.
Oh, that's awesome. Man, her striking is so good. Maybe, I think Kat will be looking to take her down and get the takedown. And I've never really seen Megan off her back. And I have to think that it's probably not very good. Just from, everything she posts is all striking. Every fight's striking. Very talented striker, but Kat gets it down. I think it's Kat's fight, and she might win a boring decision. But I'm going to say Kat just for the, looking for takedowns.
I see Cat Zingano possibly taking down Megan Anderson and finishing the fight there.
Yeah, I don't know. Megan's strong. She's really big. She's strong. I think that Cat might take it, though, because of her grappling and her wrestling. And we saw, how Megan did against Holly. And Holly relied on her grappling and her wrestling. And she is not a grappler at all. So I think, but in saying that, Megan's very smart and her camp is very smart. So I know that they've been working on how to negate that. But I don't know, Kat has the experience as well, so I'm kind of leaning more towards her. I always want to see the Aussies win, but from a on paper perspective, I think it's going to go to Kat.
It's a tough one. That one again it's a tough matchup for Megan. Kat's ground game is no joke, and that's the one thing that she showed. If there was a flaw in Megan Anderson's game, it was shown there. With what Holly did. So as much as I would like Megan to continue doing well in her career, it would be a tough one for her, I think. But honestly, I couldn't say who would win for sure.
I'm maybe Megan Anderson because she's just coming off that fight with Holly Holm, and I think she's probably going to be driven and working a lot harder. So I'll go for Megan on that fight.
It's kind of crazy. I was actually, I just saw that. It was just listed not that long ago. And I'm like, that's going to be a good fight, first of all. But, I think Zingano just has so much more. She's a vet and she's so very, very, very much well-rounded. But Megan Anderson, I've been saying this since she was in Invicta. She's one to watch because when she gets, a little bit, I think she's still pretty young and still pretty new. And she's going to be a force to reckon with when she gets more more time in her belt, I guess. I just think the experience between the two is going to maybe be the dividing factor in the fight. So I'm going to go with Cat.